So yeah, I mean, you are nearly working with the technology, which is I mean, CPI also can be the middleware for SSE, or what we can say is data is getting moved from different APIs or different source systems via CPI into datasphere, and from datasphere we do have a models, and those models are getting consumed into the SAP Cloud. So those scenarios also it is coming in current project which I'm working on. So yeah, you are already into the related tools. So yeah, it is good to know that you have little understanding about CPI, so how that integration tool works. So similarly, after integrations, how data models works, and then on top of that, how we'll create a different kinds of stories and reports. So that can be done into the Assembly Cloud. So let me share my screen for the moment. So before going into the tool, I will just walk you through regarding the tool, how the future is moving, and where we can go and get the knowledge of it, and when we can take the benefits of all those tools and technology. Okay, so let me just bring it here. So let's say we do have ERP systems. So here we do have a ERP systems, and from the ERP, business warehouse or any warehouse tools works over there. Okay, so data get moves from ERPs to warehouses. Okay, data warehouse we'll call it, and then from warehouse data moves to the reporting tool. Almost wherever you will work in any projects, you will see similar architecture over there. I'm putting up overall architecture over here. So ERP system, in terms we can call it here, for nowadays, I mean in older days, the same system getting called as R1, R2, R3 ERP system from SAP. SAP ERP version was R1, R2, R3. Okay, and business warehouse, or they were also calling it as a legacy system, legacy BW system. Okay, SAP legacy ERP, legacy SAP BW, and for this they might be using SAP BO as a front end tool, or Lumira, Power BI, these kind of tools, Tableau, these kind of tools were getting used in on-prem. So this architectures, I am putting it as a this is for on-prem. On-premise systems. So similarly, after this, I am talking about since 1972. Okay, SAP has started selling their ERP, and ERP data warehouse or reporting tool. So that can be installed into any databases. Databases in the sense Oracle, Sybase, IBM, any database you might see. Okay, I mean, if you work into any of the integration or migration projects, so older system you will see the architecture this one. So nowadays everything moved from this on-prem to cloud architecture. So similar architecture they have it. So in the ERP, they have in between there are many changes happens since 1972. Uh, the same tools moved into the different versions and different upgrade happens into the data warehousing tool and the ERP also. And in between the peak point happens where the ERP systems getting called as for HANA on-prem. So what does mean of S4 HANA on-prem means? Till here, the ERP can be run on any databases, any DB, but from here onwards, what I can say around 2015 around. Okay. After that, SAP completely says that if you are purchasing a license for S4 HANA system, so your database should be HANA only, HANA DB. No other database is recommended. Similarly, for BW system, they have SAP BW for HANA, SAP BW for HANA. So here also it can be any DB, but from here onwards, it should be HANA DB only. No other database is recommended. Similarly for SAP BO. So here with BW for HANA system, they have come up with many other I mean two reporting tool. One with your SAP BO, older reporting business object, and also SSE, which is on cloud. Okay. So what I can say is, let me build cloud. Okay. So this is your SSE. Okay, which is on cloud. SSE is nothing but SAP Analytics Cloud. And then further, what they have come up with that everything should also can run on cloud. So these tools can be your on-prem. This can be also in your on-prem. On-prem means everything your hardware software will be used, or infra related things also going to be installed into the customers premises. That's all on-prem. Okay. Cloud means cloud provider will provide the services and you need not to worry about your infra or any hardware software related software related things, hardware related things. They will manage from their side. You just have to pay and use. That's called cloud. I mean, you might already know, but that's what the meaning of it basically. What is on-prem? What is the difference between on-prem and cloud? Clear? So after that, they have come up with new ERP with cloud. So they are calling it as a S4 HANA, S4 HANA cloud. Okay. So which can be on your public cloud, private cloud. Okay. Whatever the license or the ways you will purchase it, public, private. So that can be purchased as a license and you can use it. And this will be again into the cloud. This will not be into the on-prem. Okay. So here again the things come that who can be your cloud provider. So it can be your AWS, it can be your GCP, Google Cloud, it can be your HANA cloud. So SAP also have their own cloud, HANA cloud. So based on your connectivity you can purchase it and you can run your services into these cloud provider. Okay. And further on top of this, they have a new tool uh, called DataSphere. I'm putting major names which you will hear, okay, when you work into the SSC. And then from here, they have a connectivity with the same tenant. So it can be run on top of whatever the models will be there. So that model can be shared with the live connections or either your different other connections, and you can create your SSC stories. Okay. So over this, they have again come up with new terminology. So this can be purchased with the bundle. Okay. So I can say here this part with this I'm putting it up as a hub box. Okay. So this can be purchased with the license in 2023, or we can say later in 2019. They have started selling with BTP. BTP is nothing but business technology platform. Okay, which you already told that you have worked for administration part of BTP, right?
Yes, yes.
So business technology platform. So from there, all the tenants for SSE and DataSphere and other cloud applications can be handled over there. So it can be either HANA Cloud, DataSphere, SAP Cloud, whatever the applications you want to use it. So you can configure into the BTP administration part, which you might already handle. Okay, so that part is there. And nowadays the similar thing, they are telling that till they have the license for the BTP, it will run into this particular bundle. And once license get expired, everything will get moved automatically into, and you will renew with the license that is going to be moved into the BDC. Okay. BDC is nothing but business data cloud. Business data cloud, which will have the bundle of your SSE, your data breaks, and your BW private cloud, and S4 HANA on public and private cloud. So these bundles, based on your customer requirement, you can purchase the license, and which will come into your BDC under the BDC bundle. Okay. So that approach will come into the future part. Okay. So whatever the existing license is there, so that is going to be used for now. So just an overview of the historical way that how things moved into BDC. So that architecture I have explained it over here. So do you have any question till here? Hello.
No, no, Srinath.
So you are clear with it, right? So
Yeah, yeah.
so in our course, what we'll do is we will have complete understanding about SSE, that how we can connect our SSE with our older reporting systems, with our other cloud platforms, or with the bundle if we are having the bundle of BTP or either VDC. So from there, how we can connect it and how we'll build the story, everything we'll see over here. Okay, into this SAP Cloud part. So as a course content, we do have many things into SAP Cloud, which has to be learned: how to build the story, how to build the model into the SSC, if you want to build the local model. Okay. And you want to build with the live connection, so everything can be done from there. And we do have a planning part over there, and analytics two part will be there in SAP Cloud. Okay. So we'll learn both sections, SAP Cloud analytics as well as the planning part. So I mostly prefer with explaining all the exercises in Learning Hub, SAP Learning Hub. So I will go through with walk you through with those exercises, and I will, if you have Learning Hub access, So it will be better, or no, then I will help you how you can get the learning hub access from your existing organization. So that part also I can help you, so that you can practice into the system, into the learning hub, and then you will be get ready for your project allocation. Okay, so that
Okay.
approach basically we followed. So based on this demo part, I can say this one. And if you want me that to log in into the SAP Cloud, so let me just let me stop sharing for the moment.
Okay. Okay.
So over the course area or course, what we do is I will record the each and every session, and once we complete the sessions and recording gets generated, I will share the recording, and how we can explore the things from the learning hub itself instead of sharing the documentations. So I will mostly teach that how you can learn each and every topic from learning hub. So we do have a very good worksheet into the SAP learning hub. So with your free trial version also, you can learn many things from there. So that part also I teach in detail. Okay. So from here, let me know if you are able to see my screen again.
Yes.
So once we get, you get a learning hub license, so you will have the remote access from learning hub. So from there you can directly go into the SAP Cloud, and you can do your learning. Sorry, actually I was not keeping bell, but uh, because has requested to give the demo, so I have
Yeah,
forcefully kept.
I have one question basically.
Yeah, yeah,
Hello.
yeah, yeah. Go ahead.
I have. Yeah. So, I am looking for this analytics. So, do I need to learn this everything on-prem concepts also everything?
No, no, no. I was explaining you that how architecture. I mean, you should understand that how architecture works basically. That's why I have explained
Yeah. Why?
everything.
Why? Because even BTP, CPI also,
Yeah.
I am handling only cloud part only. Like whatever
Hmm.
proper CPI only. They are not involving any PIP or integration anytime
Hmm.
in
They
my
might
while
not,
4 years.
but in coming, when you work in SSC, if you have little understanding of, the architecture, na, then you will get a very clear picture when you work into the issues and all. Okay, so that's why I have explained you. But we'll go into the SSC only. Okay, so now I'm
And
opening the
yeah, what programming tools we need for this learning this analytics and everything?
no, no, no.
So you are
It
opening
is it
NetWeaver
is a
again. It's on-prem version, right? It's cloud version.
No, it is not on-prem. It is a cloud only. Okay. So
Oh,
from cloud anywhere you can also register for your free trial, and from there you will get the 30 days trial version. So from there also you can do lots of learning.
okay.
So I will explain you into the coming sessions how you can register yourself for the trial version. In 30 days, most probably we'll complete all the basic understanding. So you can explore as much as, and then you will have clear understanding about the tool. So here you can see I have opened into the remote desktop of SAP Cloud because I am using the licensed one. So for the licensed one, I am going into the SAP network, and inside the SAP network, I am opening it. Okay, so for me it is little because it is a licensed one. Okay, so from there you will, like, in trial version you might not see many functionality over there, but here we have almost all the functionality over there, which I will walk you through each and every topic over here. So this is our navigation bar of SAP Cloud. So here how we will create a story, how we'll use applications, how we'll do the data analyzer, how we'll create a digital boardroom, how we'll create data sets, modeler, data actions, prediction scenarios, how we'll use compass, how we'll use multi actions, and what we do into the calendars. Okay, how we'll use workspace, how we'll use transport and connections, how we'll create a connections, how we'll use security part. Each and every sections we'll go in detail and we'll learn it. Okay,
Okay.
from
So what programming language we need to learn here? Any coding?
No, this is no code, low code is there. Okay. So if you
Okay.
have a zero understanding or zero, what I can say, knowledge of coding, so you can learn this SSC. Okay. Some part we'll get JavaScript over there when we learn into the data actions and multi actions. So some part will come as a coding, but here you have two way you can do it. Either you can do by a graphical way, or either if you are good in writing the JavaScript, so you can write your own code. And also CSS and HTML will come over there, little part, not much. Okay, but for that also we do have alternative that you can use tool functionality to get it done instead of writing your own code. But 90%,
Second,
90-95% will get done by your tool functionality. You need to write a 5% when wherever it is not possible, that in that case you have to write a CSS, HTML or JavaScript. That's it.
second thing is like how many days it will take.
It up to us that how we are progressing with the sessions. Okay, if we take every day 1 hour, so I can say almost 2 months. Okay, if we take every day 2 hours, then it can be done into the 30 days only.
Okay. So do you have like any index like what all the topics we will cover? What is the projects? How many projects we will work demo projects?
So I have exercises with business scenarios. Okay, so I have opened it. Okay, so let's say here. Okay,
Mhm.
so in SAP Learning Hub, we do have many exercises with the business scenarios. So I complete 4 exercises. Okay, I mean not four in the four PDF. I have 4 files. In 4 files, we do have almost 15 exercises. Okay, so I
Mhm.
complete all four, I mean almost 60 exercises with business scenarios. Some are almost 30 are simple, and next 30 will be good in in analytics as well as into the planning both. So here you can see the simple exercises there that create the planning story, and you will use the into the course. Okay, And then here you can see we do have a create and run the advanced formula data actions to calculate the labor. So if I open this particular exercise, so here you will have your business example that why we create a labor calculations we do it, and how we'll use the data actions. So each and every part is explained in detail step by step over here. So I will walk you through each and every step, each and every exercises, and get it completed. So total around 60 exercises is there, which I will complete it. In which if you complete all 60, so you can work in any project if you have completed by your own. Clear? Hello, hello, Venkata, am I audible?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah. So this is how we'll go for the thing. So let me stop the recordings. Any other open question from your end?
No, that like my question is, so if I learn the things, can I put like last 2 years I'm working in analytics before I was in CPI, so I can survey the
Yeah,
things.
yeah, 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 yeah. Because yeah, definitely, definitely. Once you complete all the exercises,
Uh,
na, you can say that I have worked for 2 years in SSC or 1 year in SSC. Okay, and you can move into that particular part. So you will get the benefit for that.
okay,
Yeah, many people does. I mean,
okay.
I have taught many people and they did in the similar way.
Yeah, why? Because you know, right, how the thing it will work. If I want to like change a little bit also technology, uh, we need to keep something. How we worked on that. So like that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, but before committing that, I mean, if you will go for the interview, so if you have done all 60 exercises now, then definitely you will be able to answer the questions. Like you already worked into, the admin part, you worked into the integration part, right? CPI also. So that benefit also you have it, that you have little understanding about the data science, right? How data moves, how data works, so that understanding, little understanding you have it, so definitely you can pick up. Okay.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah, any
So
other
thank you.
question if you have, then yeah, otherwise we can wind up.
No, 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 no. For me, okay. I'll check with
Vikash, yeah, you can check with
yeah,
Vikash and Manika, and you can come up with your further feedbacks.
yeah,
So I think
yeah.
we're done. Yeah, Vikash.